Hi everyone, Gungi Fat Choi, wishing you happiness and prosperity for this Lunar New Year, my year, the year of the fire horse. We horses are said to be strong, driven and free-spirited, and the fire element just amplifies that energy. This is a year of dynamic energy. Think passion, change, transformation. In this session, you can practice from a chair, a mat, or a combination of both. Most of the movements are either seated or standing. You might also like a couple of blocks or a blanket or cushions for padding. Everything in this session is an invitation. It's your choice whether you wish to emit, change, adapt, or replace any postural movement. It's your body, so make this session one that feels right for you. Let's begin. Start in mountain. Sit or stand with your feet a comfortable distance apart. If you're sitting in a chair, this might mean coming a little further forward on your seat so that your feet are flat on the floor. Rock a little back and forth. Maybe circle in one direction and then the other. Just finding that point where you feel stable on your feet or on your seat. Feel that earth beneath your feet and gently push down. Have a sense that you're lifting up through the body, up through the spine, letting the shoulders release, the chest open. And on your next breath in, imagine that you're drawing energy up from the earth, up through the front of the body. And as you breathe out, you're tracing down the back of the body, the back of the head, the back of the legs, releasing and grounding. So continue that with each breath in. Have a sense of lifting and lengthening. And with each breath out, you're releasing and grounding. Embody the mountain. I am the mountain, strong and stable, balanced and grounded. Move into horse stance. Step the feet out and turn the feet out at an angle. If you're standing, soften the knees. Imagine you're sitting on a horse. Start to shake through the body, just releasing any tension in your body. Feel the vibrations through your body. If there are areas that are particularly tight, you might like to exaggerate the movement. You might like to raise the heels off the floor and let them drop. So you start to bounce. Notice how this feels in your body. Come to stillness. Rest your hands on your thighs, or maybe bring the palms together at the heart. Relax the shoulders. Just check your back, make sure that it feels long. Breathe. Notice how you feel. If you're standing, would you like to step the feet out a little more? Maybe you'd like to drop a little deeper. Whether you're seated or standing, feel that you're pressing the floor away with your feet. And if you wish, move into the lotus mudra. Start with the hands together at the heart, and then keeping the little fingers, the base of the palms and the thumbs connected, slowly peel the other fingers apart to create an open lotus flower with the hands. You might like to gaze into this open flower. Look within and honor yourself. Maybe you wish to set an intention, whether it's for yourself, for someone else, for the world. Maybe for now, or the days, weeks, the year ahead. If you are setting an intention, gently repeat that intention to yourself. Let it fill your whole being. And slowly close the lotus flower. Come up and bring the feet together, coming back to your mountain posture. Breath of Arjuna. Bring your hands in front of the body, palms facing towards the body, one wrist over the other. Take a moment to notice which hand you have closer to your body. If you're seated, you might like to step the feet out a little to make space for your hands. Raise the hands up in front of the body as high as you wish. Then separate the hands, circle them out to the sides and back in front of your body, with the other hand closer to the body. If you're standing, you might also like to soften the knees slightly. Continue moving, alternating which hand is in front each time. Let your breath fall into a natural pattern. I tend to breathe in as I raise my hands, breathe out as I bring my hands to the side and back in front of my body. Make this your last round and pause. If you wish, I now invite you to try the Suchi Mudra. Fold the last 3 fingers in and place the thumb over them, leaving the index fingers extended. Whether you're using the Suchi Mudra or not, bring the hands in front of your body, one wrist over the other. And continue that movement, flowing with the breath, alternating one hand over the other. If you are using the Suchi Mudra, do you notice a difference? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. This mudra or gesture is to enhance focus, and in the Dhru tradition, it is said to enhance creativity. Just what we need to spark those intentions for the year ahead. Make this your last round. Release the hands, coming back to your mountain posture. Igniting the inner fire. Start by bringing your hands together, palm against palm, fingers touching. What do you feel? Maybe you'd like to rub the hands together, creating some warmth and friction before coming back to stillness. Keeping the palms together, rotate the hands so that the fingers on each hand are facing the wrists of the other. Bring the fingers back together and then rotate the hands in the other direction. Try that a couple of times. Now rotate your hands and push your elbow out to one side. Bring the fingers back together and the hands in front of the body. Rotate the hands the other way and push your elbow out to that side. Bring the fingers back together and the hands in front of the body. And continue that movement. You are always welcome to just continue rotating the hands or maybe just swinging the elbows from side to side. Do you want some more movement? If you're standing, step the feet out and turn them out. As you move the elbow to one side, gently lunge to that side. Bring your hands together in front of the body and bring your weight back to the center. Move the elbows to the other side and lunge to that side. Come back to center. And continue that movement. One more option if you wish. As you take the elbow to one side, turn your head to look in the opposite direction. Bring the hands together and turn your head to face forward. Repeat on the other side. Once you feel comfortable with these movements, feel free to go a little faster and let yourself flow from side to side. At some point, I always find my head goes astray and wants to move in the same direction as my elbows, but it's all good. At least I'm moving. There's a couple more before coming back to your mountain posture. Noticing the sensations in the body, maybe the breath. Pause for a moment and reflect on your intention, goal, or dream, or whatever calls to you. Step your feet wide into a gentle horse stance, softening your knees as feels right. Extend one arm out at shoulder height, palm facing away. This is your bow hand. Create an L shape between the index finger and thumb. Imagine you're lining up your target, your intention, goal, or dream through this space. Bring your other hand up towards it, grasping the bowstring. Breathe in and slowly draw back on the bowstring, taking the elbow out to the side. Sense the strength in your body, in your heart. See your goal clearly, gathering courage and support to attain it. Breathe out and release the arrow towards your goal. Again, breathe in, Draw back, visualizing your goal. Breathe out, release. Sense you're directing positive energy towards your goal, creating momentum. One more time. Draw back, see your goal, gather all that positive energy, and then release. Lower the hands. Your choice now. Release the horse stance and shake out the legs, or remain in horse stance before we move to the other side. Extend your arm out to shoulder height, palm facing away. This is now your bow hand. Form the L shape with the thumb and the forefinger, framing your goal. The opposite hand grasps the bowstring. Breathe in, draw back as you open your heart, visualizing your goal. Breathe out and release positive energy towards your goal. Repeat. Draw back. Gather the resources you need and the power in the heart. Release and send it towards your goal. One more. Draw it back. See your goal. Gather positive energy. And then release. Lower the hands and come back to mountain. Let's set up for equestrian pose. I'm going to start with the right foot in front, but feel free to mirror me. If you're comfortable standing or coming onto the floor, you can come into equestrian from mountain or from kneeling. From mountain, step your right foot forward and keeping the left leg straight, bend the right knee as much as you wish. Turn the left foot out and maybe even step out a little wider to ensure that you feel steady. Place your hands on your hips or thighs, or use the wall or a chair for balance. You can choose to stay here or take the left foot back a little bit more and lower the left knee to the floor, coming into a low lunge. From kneeling, step your right foot forward, bending that right knee as much as it feels comfortable. If you're practicing from a chair, you can face forward or sit sideways on your chair. If you're facing forward, step your right foot forward and take your left foot back under the seat, or try placing it against the front leg of your chair. If you choose to sit sideways, turn to your right so that your right buttock and thigh are on the chair and the left leg can move freely. Ensure that your right foot is supported on the floor or on a block, and extend the left leg back as far as feels comfortable. Whether you're on the mat or in the chair, lengthen your spine. Let your chest lift and open naturally. Allow your shoulders to relax back and down. Make sure that there's no discomfort in your lower back. You can place your hands on your thighs or your hips, or maybe even support your lower back, or rest them by your sides, on blocks or on the floor. Imagine a horse nobly raising its front hoof. Breathe. Have a sense of opening on the heart. If needed, readjust your posture so your right knee feels supported and place your right forearm or hand on your right thigh. Have your left hand beside you, palm facing out. Turn towards the left and sweep your arm back and up. Pause. Think of all that is holding you back and load this into your palm. It's like you're loading a catapult. Breathe in, and then with a sharp breath out, turn your hip forward, letting go of that load. Then follow through, bringing your arm back by your side. The initial release comes from the hip turning forward rather than from the arm. Breathe in, turn and sweep the left arm up, gathering up all that does not serve you. Breathe out strongly, turn the hip forward, releasing. Do that again. And as you release what you don't need, feel the energy rise within you, giving you all that you need to support your goal. And now let's move to the other side. Turn around, change the feet around, shaking out, releasing the position if you need to. Have your left foot forward and right foot back, whether you're doing a low lunge or standing or seated in the chair facing forward or sideways. Ensure that you feel steady in whichever position you've chosen. Lengthen your spine. Let your chest lift and open naturally. Your shoulders relaxing back. Hands wherever you wish to place them. On your thighs, your hips, supporting your back. By your sides, the blocks, the floor. Embody the horse. Breathe. Readjust your posture so your left knee feels supported. And place your left forearm or hand on your thigh. Turn towards the right, sweeping your right arm back and up, gathering all that does not serve you. Breathe out sharply, release that load, and follow through. Remember, the release comes from the hip rather than the arm. Inhale, take the right arm up, gathering up all that you don't need. The negativity, the roadblocks, the self-talk, the critical self-talk. Breathe out and release. And one more time. Letting go, leaving space for motivation, creativity, and strength to proceed towards your goals. If you're in a low lunge, you might like to bring the left knee back in and push back into an extended pose of the child. Otherwise, bringing the feet together, coming into your mountain. Prepare now for relaxation. Choose a position that feels supported and restful. You might be seated, kneeling, or lying down. Take time to ensure that you feel warm and steady. Use cushions, blocks, or blankets, whatever you need to achieve this. If you wish, soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take some releasing breaths. Long breath in, and then perhaps sighing or yawning the breath out. And then return to your natural rhythm. If you're sitting or kneeling, bring attention to your seat, the steady base of your posture. If you're lying down, feel the soles of your feet. On your next breath in, draw the breath from your seat or feet up through the body to the crown. And as you breathe out, let the breath flow from the crown down to your seat or feet. Continue like this. Breathing in, breath rises, seat or feet to crown. Breathing out, breath settles, crown to seat or feet. On your next breath in, say to yourself, I am. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, here. Breathing in, breath rises, seat or feet to crown. I am. Breathing out, breath settles, crown to seat or feet. Here. I am here. Stay here as long as feels right, letting the passion, creativity, and drive of the fire horse carry you into this Lunar New Year. And when you feel ready to move, deepen the breath, wriggle the fingers and toes, stretch, and come to an upright, seated, or kneeling position. Reflect on your intention one last time. Embody it. Seal it with a hand or two at your heart. And then bring your hands into a gesture of gratitude. Om Shanti.